how to edit. What does that even mean? In this video, I'm going to break down how you can edit simple programs. One of them is already installed in your computer. If you have a Windows computer, this editing software for videos is already on your computer and it's free. So watch this video, check chapters out. I'll explain the 3 programs I'm talking about, and I'll also share that secret with you, so you want to stay tuned for this. I was quite surprised. I was like, why did they hide it there? More on that later. So I've got 3 programs I'm going to share with you. One of them I've paid quite a pretty penny for to use, DaVinci Resolve, and there's a CapCut and another program, the third one, the surprise one. I'm going to show you those. I'm going to give you a bit of an overlay example of why I like each of them and what's good about them, as well as explain why you want to edit your videos. So it's very important to have some type of editing. Now, when we say how to edit, we're talking about when you have a video, say for example, I sneezed and I made a video clip. I would want to go into that video clip and just edit out that little bit of sneeze. So that's the video. I'm talking. And here I sneeze. I'm talking. In my editing software, I'll put the video in there. Do a cut here. Just pick that section out. Push those 2 together so it looks like I never made that sneeze. I never made that mistake. So it's very good to make your videos professional. This can be video. This can be audio. How to make it look nice for your channel. If you've got a YouTube channel, if you're making video content, this is an important element. And in today's video, I'm going to explain 3 programs which I used over the years. 1 I paid for, 2 of them are actually free. 1 you've actually got right now in your computer if you've got Windows. It's a free program for editing videos. It's in your Windows. It's like hidden. It used to be Windows Media Editor, but now they've hidden it somewhere. I'm going to show you that trick today, finding that and using that to edit your videos. I want to show you this first program because this is the one I paid for. And the reason I paid for it is it was a one-off fee and it allowed me to use it. So video editing, when you edit, you have your video file. If you watch my previous episode about how to make a YouTube video, I explained about you can use your mobile phone, you can use a webcam, you can use multiple cameras like I use, and those video files they don't need to be, but it's nice to edit those down. So first up, DaVinci Resolve is a program which you can download for free and use. So if you have really intensive videos, say you're recording in 4K and you've got multiple files, when you work with those files in DaVinci Resolve, it lets you edit them, it lets you do like pro level stuff on there. But where it struggles is if you've got the free version, when you export the video, and if you've got a graphics card in your computer, it doesn't let you use that to speed that rendering process up. A few little other things, but that's the main thing I noticed. So I got the paid version of DaVinci Resolve because I could use my computer's CPU and GPU. GPU is a graphics card to help render and export videos out faster. So I paid for that. I used that for multitude of videos in the starting. But I thought, you know what, it's too advanced for what I need. I do very simple edits. And also you need quite a fancy computer to handle the software. It's like 3-4 gigabytes of space that it uses up for the program. So where possible, use it. If you're a pro, you're probably already using this. And yeah, I wouldn't recommend it anymore, to be honest. I've got it, I've paid for it. I've not used it in my last 50 or 60 videos because I find something better. So CapCut is a nice free option that you can look at, and that's slightly easier to use. You'll see, let me open it up. I've got a project here that I'm editing already in CapCut. You basically bring your files in here. So this is a video, for example, up here. And then that video I will bring down into my timeline. I might do a more detailed version of this. Let me know if you're interested in that. So you'll see here, look, I've got loads of clips. So on the bottom line is my main video. On top of that, I've got a little overlay. So I did a little video of my Vocaster, which is what I use for my microphones. And you can simply go and put little simple things in. So, you know, like this. Like bring videos up, and it looks like quite nice. If you've got good lighting and you've set your studio up or your location where you're filming in a way that it's easy for you to make films, editing is very easy. CapCut works very nicely. You can add captions on there. It's quite an intensive program to use, to be honest. But that's the second program. I promised you the third program. So you wanna see that. So let me show you that third program. So this third program that I'm talking about, everybody on Windows will already have this. And it's hidden nicely. If you go to the Windows and type in photos, you'll have this come up. When photos come up, you can open photos. Along the top here, see that menu in the photos? This is Windows Photos. It says collections, albums, people, folders, video editor. They've hidden it all the way up there. So video editor, you can add a new project. Here we go. Look at that. Remember the Windows Movie Maker, the new video. Okay. You can throw your clips into here and you've got a timeline storyboard in the bottom. That's a free, easy video editing software. You can add titles, you can add clips together. Nothing too advanced, but for a free program, you can knock videos together very easily. And I have used that on time on my laptop for simple video edits. So you'd be surprised that it's not as hard as people make out. I find it easier to just put everything in. If I make a mistake, I'd be like, okay, well, you know what? I looked at the wrong menu there. You should keep an eye out. If you were following along this tutorial or this lesson, don't make the same mistake I did. And I'm going to show you that I made that mistake. So it's valuable in some examples. In other examples, you want to edit things out that are distracting from your video. So it's a good position to edit your videos. And that's what it means when we say, should we edit our videos? And there's different ways of doing it. I'm going to speak about 3 programs today to help you understand which of those you should think about. What we'll do here is I'll show you an example of a quick edit and how to edit. I'm using CapCut, which is a free program you can use. And it's as simple as clicking import, and then you go to your folder where you have your videos. In my case, I'll go to videos. Let me pick out a video here. I picked out startup, a video where it's come up here. You can see that. And grab that video, bring it down to my timeline. There it is. You can use this little cursor here just to go through the video. You'll see that's just like me setting up the studio when I start up. So right now that's in slow motion. I'll press space. I can play that in slow motion. And basically I use my remote control, which turns on all my lighting on my setup here. So I want to make this faster. So I click that clip. Up here I can go to speed on the top menu. And you've got a little thing here which you can make it double the speed, 5 times the speed. And you'll see that clip there, it went smaller. So now if I go back to the start, press space bar, it will play. And you can see quickly me coming in, turning the light on, and then using the remote, and it basically sets me up. You'll see that there. There you go. So that's just like a quick setup, a clip which I've just reduced in size. I could even go out. So if I go to the start, I turn my light on, it turns off. I could zoom in here, use my cut tool here, and it cuts it just there, and then grab that, delete the starting. So now it looks like it just one light came on, so I've got my lava lamps come on. So the first bit was edited out, which now makes it look more smooth. So that's why you would do something like that. And it's as simple as that. When you've done it, you can go up here, export in the top right corner. You can hopefully see that. And you give it a name here. Let's just call it start up. At the end of this video, I'll put this clip so you can see that clip. You choose where you want it to export to. You can choose resolution. I do 1080p, which is sufficient. Bitrate just refers to how big the file is and how much detail will be in there. I normally do lower because that's more than fine for YouTube. And then after that is a little bit of information here about codec, format, MP4 I use, and frame rate. I do 30 frames a second. I do export, and there it starts exporting. So you'll see there now 52%. It's a short clip, so it'll be very quick. And there it lets you share it on YouTube or TikTok. I just do okay. That file has been exported now. So that gives you an idea of how you can easily edit the video. And right after this, I'll put that short clip in so you can see what it looks like in real life. Very easy to edit. Be sure to check out this next video here where I show you how to make a YouTube video. That's similar to a setup and also the editing, which we've covered today. And you'll see you on that video.